Hello and welcome to EDSE 510. This course is Foundations of Special Education. Looking forward to working with all of you. My name is Anna Vick and I've been here with UNC since 2017 as faculty and before that as a graduate student. So I'm looking forward to continuing to work with all of you as we dive into these topics. You can see here in our Canvas course shell that clicking on Home will bring you to a page that looks like this. And our course is set up in sequence so that you can see each module. The first few modules are open and the rest of the modules or units will continue to come open as we go. So you can see they'll go all the way down here through Unit 11. More information about Canvas can be found at this link. Lots of different options for support. Feel free to take a look at those. And there are some other ones included here as well. So if you click on that Start Here tab, you'll be able to see information on the course purpose, my introduction, discussion requirements. This is important for us to address. Units will begin on a Monday and they will end on a Sunday. So it'll be a full week there for a unit. The 2 minimum response posts for discussions will be due on the final Sunday, midnight of the course unit. And the initial posts for a 1-week unit, which most of them are, will be due that week on Wednesday at 11:59 p.m. This gives everybody enough time to think about your response, reflect upon it, and then respond and talk further. Feel free to give more than 2 responses, but at least 2 responses are required. If we have a 2-week unit, which you will run into, the course schedule will specify the adjusted discussion due dates to align with that lengthier unit. Please note here also that we will require text citation or source citation in each discussion. This is an opportunity for you to support your statements so that we're not all just sharing our thoughts, but also are integrating research and evidence-based practices within the text. You will cite an APA format, and we are working this semester off of the 6th edition. I know that some are in the process of moving into using the 7th, but for this semester in this course, we will work based on the 6th. You can see the late grade policy here. Canvas links will close on the due date, so if you have a late assignment, you'll need to reach out to me via email, and that's anna.vick@unco.edu. We can schedule something for submission. Here you'll see other information about Canvas, technology requirements, expectations, and all of that can be reviewed under the syllabus tab. But the most important thing to address here will be the syllabus document and the course schedule. And as we just took a look at, we'll be doing the APA 6th edition for the course, and you can see here that this will open to a website through UNC Library that will give some more information on APA. Feel free to check that one out. We'll take a look at the syllabus and the schedule here. These are the 2 most important documents for you to look at as you get started. These will be the foundation for your timeline and the understanding of the organization in the course. We'll first take a look at the syllabus. So you can see it starts with some information about the professional standards and goals and objectives. Feel free to look through those. Most important part for the purposes of this video, however, will be here under course requirements. We'll talk about each assignment briefly here. You'll have an assignment called the Educational Philosophy Literature Review, and you can see due dates on our course schedule, which we'll look at next. This assignment is worth 100 points. So you can see here the rubric, and this information is important. If you look at exceeds expectations, hitting all of these at the highest level will be the way for you to receive full credit. So you can see here information about the number of sources that are required. And that is the Educational Philosophy Literature Review. For more information, you can always click on the left-hand side on Assignments. Here is the Educational Philosophy Literature Review. You'll see here additional information. So it talks about the page length, talks about the sources. This also will include a rubric and a visual to help us better understand the paper. So between the information here in the syllabus and the information provided in this Canvas, you should be able to address the requirements for each assignment. Same thing here with the interview. You'll need to interview somebody who provides care for a student with exceptionalities or a student with exceptionalities themselves. So for more information on the interview assignment, you can go to Assignments in Canvas, click here. You can see who you should interview and what you'll need to include. So you want to record your interview and then create an outline. You've got some questions that you'll want to address for the interview. More information here. There is a consent form that's very important. And then you'll be writing up the interview. So you'll turn in the outline. You've got the consent form. You use that outline as an appendix on your submission. Then we'll have a 5-page reflection. See here the things that you'll need to include in that 5-page reflection. So you'll be coming up with some different ideas for questions. So some of the topics that you'll be hitting on: legal, cultural, and ethical learning difference issues existing in the field. We do have a discussion that will allow you to talk about some of those interview questions. You can find your discussions here in Canvas as well. Rubric here, also included in Canvas. There will be an article review. You can pull that up here. Under Assignments in Canvas, you can see this one. We've got an example. You'll need to look for a research article, and it'll be a 3 to 5 page reflection. You've got your prompts here. Once again, in the syllabus, similar information, 3 to 5 pages, different things that you'll need to address. Got our rubric. This is an important assignment, one of the key assignments in the course. It's called You Be the Judge. You're going to go through a case analysis, a whole court case, and then you're going to need to cite the law in order to support your decision if you were acting as a judge in this case. So we've got our rubric here. And that one can also be found under Assignments. You be the judge. So you'll see here more information for what's expected. 3 to 5 pages for your analysis. Taking a look at the rubric. Okay. Finally, we're looking at discussions. These are very important for our course. And as we saw here, under syllabus, the information on discussion board requirements is included right here. So those are the basics for this course. And of course, all those assignments will be distributed throughout our time together. However, it is important that you plan ahead. You may notice that some units feel lighter in workload than others. Those units that are lighter in workload provide you with a great opportunity to really look into what's coming up and make sure that you've addressed all of it. So here in our course schedule, you'll see discussion expectations up here on the top. Those were also covered in the Canvas shell. For each unit, you'll see the dates for the semester, the deadlines, discussion due initial post Wednesday at midnight, and then the responses due Sunday at midnight. More information here about each unit, the topics, the assigned rating, and then whatever activities or assignments might be due during a given unit. So you'll see each of these units is 1 week long. And then on occasion, you'll hit a unit that is a 2-week unit. Here's a 2-week unit, and you'll see listed here the information for due dates in the discussion board that is included within this 2-week unit. We've got spring break from March 16th to March 22nd in this particular semester, and then 8, 9, 10, and 11, a couple more 2-week units in there. And information about the final date of the course. This document should make all of the deadlines pretty clear so that we don't have too many questions about whether we're on track or not. Please continue to review this schedule. Plan ahead for your major assignments. In particular, we took a look at that interview assignment. That'll come up more quickly than we realize. And that assignment does require you to speak with somebody and obtain consent on a form and pull together your detailed outline of your interview process and consider the questions that you'll be asking. And all of that is going to be time consuming. It can't just be done the weekend before the due date. The value and the meaning and purpose behind this assignment is to really be able to go through a reflective interview process and to be in depth in your analysis, so that will take time. Please keep that in mind as you move through the course. As always, please reach out to me with any questions. Contact information is right here, anna.vick@unco.edu. Looking forward to working with you all in this course.